A lot of people wonder what the root cause is of their anxiety, depression, or panic attacks. I think it's important to distinguish between the root cause and immediate triggers. There are a number of things that can trigger anxiety or depression or panic attacks. They could be a traumatic situation or event, PTSD type situation, could be drug or alcohol use, pharmaceuticals. It could be viral bacterial infections. Those are all immediate triggers, but they're not the root cause of the depression or the anxiety. What's typically the root cause of anxiety, depression, or panic attacks? So that has to do with the brain's functioning, the brain's ability to function optimally. And what do I mean by function optimally? So we have different areas of the brain, and we have brain waves that are moving in each of the different areas on a 24/7 basis. There are different frequencies or speeds for each of those brain waves, and there are optimal frequencies or optimal speeds for each of those brain waves. In a quote unquote healthy person who feels well, functions well, doesn't have any issues or symptoms, that's a sign that all their brain waves are moving at their optimal frequencies. The root cause of why one experiences depression or anxiety or panic attacks is that one or more of those brainwaves have become dysregulated and is either moving too slow or too fast. So you might be wondering, well, what causes that brainwave dysregulation to happen? So for most people, the reason for that is malnourishment and inflammation of the brain, caused by nutritional deficiencies, caused by digestive dysfunctioning, namely gut dysbiosis and intestinal permeability, which prevents the body from being able to both absorb nutrients and also causes the body and the brain to be bombarded by inflammation and toxins. So inflammation and malnourishment of the brain is what causes that brainwave dysfunctioning, which is the root cause of anxiety, depression, and panic attacks. Again, those issues, anxiety and depression, can be triggered and can start upon a traumatic event, upon being exposed to a certain pathogen, a virus or a bacterial infection, by drugs, alcohol, pharmaceuticals. But the root cause is a malnourished and inflamed brain that's having a hard time functioning optimally. Because of that, the best way to help improve mood, anxiety levels, and so forth is by addressing the root cause. How do you address the root cause in this case? So there are two services that are very effective for this. One of them is neurofeedback training. And what neurofeedback training is, it's a training program for the brain that helps train or teach the brain to regulate and optimize its brainwave functioning. The other service that's very effective is nutritional therapy, which by focusing on eating the right foods that contain all the nutrients and fuel and nourishment that the brain needs to heal and return to optimal functioning, and by avoiding all the inflammatory foods which are causing the gut dysbiosis, the intestinal permeability or leaky gut, so that the body and the brain aren't bombarded by inflammation and toxins.